your friends here.
Debra.
Hi, Jane. I can't believe I finally get to see you. Hi.
Debra.
Hi.
Okay.
And look who else I've got with me. We've got Susan.
Hey, Sister Jane.
Who's this?
Susan Crane, your friend.
Susan, for God's sake, Susan, how are you? How are you?
I'm so good. So good to see you.
Oh, and is that Martin?
It is.
That is Martin.
We brought Martin too, of course.
Right
Martin.
Hello, stranger. Oh,
You can take your hat off.
oh,
That's
course.
right. Use your manners, Bradley.
Where's your hair?
oh, yeah. Well, that's why I wear a hat.
Put your hat on.
Oh,
Oh, Martin,
oh,
don't you remember the good old days?
we do.
Plowshares.
That's right.
Remember when my superior said I had to come to the mother house? I said, I can't. Plowshares. Because the man said, sister, I'll give the building or whatever if you stay and manage it. So I had to leave the community. I didn't have sense enough to take a leave of absence. So anyway, when the next major superior came in, they let me come back. Thank God, because I lost to use my things. So Plowshares is doing all right.
Doing great.
We have some pictures from the old days, if you want to see them.
Oh my God. What is, this is Plowshares.
Well, this is you right there. I'll let Martin show you.
Oh my God. This is Plowshares. Oh,
If you
bless
remember,
all the babies, I remember that, Martin.
yes.
And this is,
There's me, more hair.
oh my God.
And Debra.
I remember the day Martin came into my office. Jane, how would you like to feed the poor?
That's right.
You go get the building, I'll go get the money. And that's when that pastor of that church
Right.
gave me $300. The others were too embarrassed, they came in. And then Susan, how did we get?
She got the food. Susan figured out getting all the food from the stores and the bakeries and.
And you know, in the beginning, they give us what they were to throw out.
Right, right.
Then pretty soon they kept.
They
good
gave us
stuff.
better and better things.
They did. They gave us way better
I
things.
remember this one man came and said, sister, see all this butter? They told me I was to throw it in the ocean. My mother would kill me if
Yeah.
I did that. And we had people delivering milk.
And we had lots of good stuff to cook with.
Tell me, how is Plowshares doing?
It's doing great. The
Is
bill.
still that woman in charge?
There were many different people have been in
Right.
charge. Right now, there's an excellent executive director. Her name is Michelle.
Now, what are you doing, Martin?
I'm retired, Jane.
What?
I'm retired.
You're too young to retire.
Oh no, we're
Thank
retired.
you. Thank you very much.
What are you doing?
Well, I still like to do good things, and I'm doing right now, it's getting ready for the 40th anniversary at Plowshares.
What anniversary?
40th. 40
I know.
years.
Can you believe
Oh,
that?
I remember the day you came into my office and asked me if I'd like to feed the poor.
Yeah, that was
I said,
40
"You go
years
get
ago.
It was 40 years ago.
I'll go get the money.
Well, you got a good memory, Sister Jane.
And that was when the pastors were having a meeting. And I'll never forget this pastor. The church, particularly the church.
Right, it was the Episcopalian first, I think.
Here's $300 seed money. So the other side tossed me in.
Well, Jane,
Well,
that
you know-
was
What
What's
40
interest-
years. You were only 40 years old, I think.
Say
Let's
that
see.
again.
You were only 40
No,
or
50.
you were 50 years old when we started Plowshares.
I was 50.
Yes. You can remember that.
Was I good?
Yes,
You were good.
You
You were
were
good.
inspiring.
Yes.
Completely inspiring.
You see, to feed the poor was always my dream, because I found this Nanonago. She was a very rich woman, and she was coming home early in the morning from a dance or a party, and these people in front of church waiting to go into mass. And she felt so ashamed that she was at a party. And so she gave up all her rich friends and so on and started to feed the poor. And then she started the congregation, Sisters of the Presentation. And so the priest gave this homily on Jesus being presented in the temple. I said, Father, we're not named for that. It's Mary being presented in the temple.